All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the SUI community. Appreciate you guys. Today is one of the most exciting days in the crypto space for the year of 2024. And, I'm sure if you have SUI in your portfolio, this might be the greatest day for you because, of course, SUI, as recording this update, is pretty much close to, yet again, a new all-time high. And just a few hours ago, SUI was able to hit a new all-time high for its price. Looking across the board, you are seeing tremendous, and I repeat, tremendous amount of growth for altcoins. You're looking at Cardano, killing it right now. Caspa is also up. Shiba Inu, VeChain. You guys can get the idea. Some of these coins that were not feeling the love at all. And of course, this is a SUI update. SUI's been feeling the love, but some of the coins that weren't even feeling the love right after the election came to an end are, pumping. And that just tells you, the broader market is feeling the love right now based off of what Bitcoin is doing. And it's kind of bringing back, quarter one of 2024, types of feelings, as well as quarter one and of course quarter four of last year. But anyhow, looking at SUI, guys, this is going absolutely insane right now at 26.8% increase just today. And I told you guys, we're being more dependent on Bitcoin more than ever leading into the election itself as the uncertainty started increasing. I did say, we're more dependent on Bitcoin than ever. But you could really see after the election has come to an end, SUI has picked up traction, and you are not just seeing the native token itself pumping. If you are, part of the SUI ecosystem, I'm sure you guys know a lot of protocols on SUI are up thousands of percent. And if you watch my update last year or early this year, I don't remember exactly when I made this update. I think it was late last year, and I spoke about CTIS protocol on SUI. That thing is up thousands of percent since then, and that just tells you how much this ecosystem is expanding. And we spoke about the layer 1 narrative, layer 2 narrative. Are we about to see that playing out? We're starting to see already the layer 1s and layer 2s pumping. Specifically layer 1s right now, you can see SUI is up, Caspa is up, Cardano is up, ICP is up, Algorand. You guys get the idea as to where we're really going. VeChain is also one of them. But yeah, just a quick reminder, looking at SUI on the last 1 week, up 51.9%, and of course on the yearly time frame, about 400%, but it's even up higher than that. Of course, some of these numbers are still a little bit behind. But looking at the price of SUI, $2.85, up 26% in USD and 21.7% in Bitcoin comparative. But forget about that for a second. Look at the market cap, $8.1 billion. That is absolutely madness. And the 24-hour trading volume is at about $2.8 billion as well. So almost $3 billion. And of course, the conversation that comes every single update that I make about SUI is, the tokenomics. And honestly, to be quite frank with you, obviously there's, moon boys, there's people that think realistically, and there's, of course, the fudders. But the people that are asking the questions about tokenomics, those are some good questions to be asked, to be quite frank with you. Tokenomics on SUI are not the best, but this is where your due diligence and research comes into play, right? If you think that's not something that you like, if that is a big drawback for you and you're not willing to, take that into factor, then again, it comes down to you, not anyone else. But people that have already factored that in, you're looking at SUI, exactly what I spoke to you guys about in some of this other updates. It's pulling something FTM did. If you go look at Phantom charts last cycle, it will make sense. But of course, we need to remember what happened with Phantom right after the bull market was over. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So if we're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, I spoke about this in some of my other updates. If you watch some of my other updates, you guys know about this. But you can see, we saw the dominance pretty much reaching 61% almost pretty much the day before the election started. But right after you heard who won the election, you saw the dominance pulling down. And that, what is this telling us? This is telling us more people are confident. Retail is confident into crypto. Retail is coming into crypto. The sidelined individuals are, re-entering the crypto space, and that tells you everything you need to know. Looking at Bitcoin, let's actually take a look at our good old friend Bitcoin, which hit a new all-time high. And boy, did it just hit a small all-time high. You could see from, the time I made my last update, which was on Caspa, Bitcoin was hovering around $77,000. And you can see Bitcoin pushed up to almost $80,000. I cannot believe we're living in this time right now. And again, after, it entered the price discovery mode, Bitcoin went up an additional 3.2%. Absolute madness. Obviously the market is reacting in a very positive way. And I just keep continuing to, increase the Fibonacci retracement level. Now I really want to, extend some of these resistances as well. So let's actually extend this resistance. Actually, hold on. Let me do this real quick here. Yeah, and we're going to extend this to this resistance at 73,000. So obviously, if things were to go down, I do expect this to be a support, but absolutely madness for Bitcoin. But look at SUI. So let's kind of go back. If you picked up SUI on the October 25th price point, you are up right now 75%. Absolutely crazy stuff. We did see that little bit of a rejection at the resistance we spoke about, but right now, guys, it's really hard charting coins that are sitting at all-time highs because, of course, the sky's the limit. Depends on the buying pressure, and right now, SUI has a lot of momentum on its side, a lot of interest coming in, and when you have a lot of demand and the demand is high, it's pretty much a basic economic rule. But you are looking at SUI wanting to break towards that $3 price point for the first time, and we're getting closer and closer. Right now, it's on the verge of breaking another all-time high. If you want to put this into perspective, about a 1% move for us to hit a new all-time high. In order for it to hit $3, it's only a 5% move. It's going absolute madness right now. A lot of people already compare to the likes of Solana, but let me know down below what you guys think about SUI. Where do you see the price of SUI going? Some people are thinking that double digits. Again, I think we're going to take it one step at a time right now, rather than coming and really speaking about double digits already. Let's just cross that $5 price point and go on from there. But absolute crazy stuff to see, especially the people that picked it up early on. What happens if things kind of cool off? Of course, these are some questions that need to be asked. Obviously, if things were to cool off, again, $3 is a psychological resistance because, of course, not a psychological resistance, it's a psychological price. And if we get to there, we might see some profit taking happening. So where do you see the price of SUI going? Maybe around the $2.70, not an extensive support, but to be quite frank with you, and speaking about extensive support, that's at that $2.36. So, projects that, break towards all-time highs and are in price discovery mode, the thing that you want to be seeing happening is, finding a ground for itself. So maybe start trading sideways like this, and then, that kind of builds the strength before it sees more upside. That's what you want to see, because if things were to turn around south, you could see SUI falling down to the likes of these $2.35 quite fast. And these are some factors I tried to teach you guys, but overall, great momentum. And I do believe that, for the remainder of this year, we're going to see upside for the crypto space. So have some stop losses in place, have your exit strategies in place, lock profits in on your way up. Cannot stress this enough. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.